So, as usual, I have not read this yet, so I'm not the best at reading, cold reading. But this is The Key to Self-Liberation by Christiane Beerlandt, depending on if you're from Germany or not. And this is multiple sclerosis, which is a little bit controversial, but I'm just going to read what she says. Unrelentingly and harshly, you scream no to yourself. You feel so cold in your being, you lean toward death because you refuse to acknowledge your I, your nuclear powers, the solidity in you. In absence, you could waste away. You don't become master over yourself. You don't believe in your own foundations and possibilities. You push yourself away. You'd even push away people who lead you by the nose to point out your powers and positive characteristics or your self-healing energies. Sharp resistance to self-acknowledgement to love yourself. Someone has hurt and underestimated you because you were born with these self-destructive, bitter thoughts regarding your own worth. Perhaps these negative convictions regarding yourself have attracted to you humiliating situations or physically self-destructive illness. This is to confront you with your thoughts, with your convictions regarding yourself. Your body reacts to conscious and unconscious impulses. If you continually break yourself down inwardly, then your body will break down. If you think you're only a cold, worthless rag, then you will no longer feel the warmth of love and the flow of blood. If you are stone hard with regard to yourself or happenings from the past, then certain parts of your body will harden. Have you developed a false ego towards the outer world, a self-willed, stubborn attitude in order to hide your gentleness, your anxieties, your injuries, all because you fear being hurt even more? They won't push me down anymore. Inner anger towards yourself because of your own powerlessness, because of rejection of yourself and by others. Your body now begs for acknowledgement. Your total being is tired of being condemned. Let go of others. You live first and foremost for yourself. It's up to you to allow yourself to live. You will receive appreciation and love from others if you come to yourself in unification. Don't ask for confirmation from outside, but at last give that confirmation to yourself. Don't cry out for acknowledgement from others. Come to yourself. You experience your personality as being imperfect, therefore you will be physically limited. Stop this process and turn it around. Feel your sounds easy, huh? Feel your body in all of its fibers. Feel your total being as a beautiful piece of divine nature. Accept life itself in thankfulness. Experience yourself as being good, very good, and worthy. Forget the indoctrinations or condemnation of your mentors or your parents, because they were only expressions of their frustrations and had nothing, in fact, to do with your unique being. Don't expect that others will see or admire your worth, not even people who are older than you. Only accept the authority of your I. Come to calm self-assuredness, independent from others. Lovingly descend into your body. Learn how to feel every fiber. Purify yourself from piled up negativity. Express your anger. Show your teeth for once. Allow that dirty smoke that blocks your brain to escape. Firstly, come thoroughly to insight into your emotions and don't run away from them. Look at your anger, your self-rejection, self-delusion. I'm not worth anything and I can't do anything. See that the cause of this lies in self-rejection. Now turn warmly to yourself and cherish that small, poor, deserted little child within you. How long will you let it cry without gentleness and love? Is the little child inside you not allowed to exist? Do you take away all the joy from yourself, the way a mother promises her child by not allowing it to have an ice cream for an entire year? Do you place hard demands on yourself? Do you follow senseless, severe diets? Why not build upon your self-healing energies? By the way, there's a lot of people who feel like this who don't have MS, and I'm just saying that this could be cumulative for a lot of things, and every body uh, manifests problems differently. Energies are freed, but then are immediately stabbed down. Your healthy mind is made subordinate to limited knowledge, to that which you have been taught, to traditional habits. There's enormous resistance, an obstinate clinging, willfulness, a stubbornness, no matter how uncertain and anxious you might feel inwardly. What counts to the outside is your tough, hard image through which no one can penetrate, or your superficial, cheerful clown suit. But there is no true joy for you, for your life. You'd rather try to satisfy the norms of your parents or the needs of others. Perhaps there's a lot of talking, but little is actually said from out of your essence, your core. Perhaps you give much pleasure to others, but in the meantime you deny yourself. You look through the eyes of others, too little from out of yourself. This dualistic attitude, which makes you finally disappear completely in the background, ultimately leads to hard steel nerves. You have great longings, but you begin to float in clouds instead of standing with your feet on the ground, here and now, and realizing certain plans step by step. That feels true for my clients with MS. Very true. Because it's a very difficult physical ailment, and it's easier to, they're overwhelmed, and it's just not an easy thing to break it down. You nip enormous energies in the bud. Surrender to your deepest self. Relax. Allow yourself to slowly blossom. Look very closely at your burned emotions, at the dark aspects, at death. Dare to confront yourself with your deeper reality. Your world is different from the worlds of your mentors. Don't be a parrot, but open yourself up to wisdom, which you can only feel deep inside yourself. No longer brace yourself behind a bunker, but gently come into yourself in complete surrender. Allow yourself to be happy. Give yourself freedom. Feel safe on earth. Now unwind your wound-up defenses. Unfold yourself in a butterfly dance. Transform yourself and recover. Sounds good, huh? Yeah, let's do that. And I know that's difficult, but people can help you do that, your loved ones. And I'm not saying that every MS is like this, but I use this to sort of lead a pathway on helping people. And so your others can help you if you let them know that the really loved ones, the close ones, that you're bottled up and that you're not sure, and that it would help you to open up a little bit. And people like me, practitioners who help you get around and through and overcome the things that are holding you back, is always a good thing, because you're not alone and you're very powerful inside, probably outside too. So I just start with the inside, right? So that's multiple sclerosis, and I hope to help. I'm Karin at howtotap.com, and I hope this leads you down a path to helping yourself. Thanks. Bye-bye.